Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Cubicle. Tonight, we return to Pokemon Fire Red. A lot's happened in that time frame. Lots of grinding for experience. Lots and lots. Lots of level ups too. So as you can see from this screen, I've owned 97 and seen 138. Trying to get out those last... What? Oh, math. 12? Because once I've seen those last 12, hooey, we're gonna have a ball. Well, that and I have to beat the Elite Four. But once these conditions have been met, I'll be ready to go. But in this area, I found out that the Versus Seeker is in fact not a PvP. It is in fact something that lets you refight traders and make money. So it's absolutely huge for victory. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, that's what I was doing. Got it. And the EXP share is a wonderful device because they made it... They made it incredibly more potent because it only boosts the one you're looking to boost, not giving a sprinkling to the whole party. Actually, I should go get another Electabuzz and add it to my training list. Or trading list, I should say. Trading. Because my rival Timur does want to fill out his Pokedex as well. And why not? Who doesn't want to help out a fellow trainer? Even if they are your nemesis. But yes, refighting these people over and over again. As long as the front member of the party is holding that, was it an amulet? Amulet coin or something like that? You get extra money for the fight. And you can boost whoever's in the back. And since you're making money during the fight, you can save up and dose them with some carbos or zinc or protein, whatever you want to give them to make them great fighters, and then you level them in the back. Obviously, leveling up by fighting stuff is pretty helpful, but my nemesis told me that he fully intends to roll out his Chansey. But I also think he's trying to mislead me by saying he's going a different direction. Nobody grinds 14 hours in the Safari Zone for one Pokemon and then not use it. I can't see that happening. There's too much investment. But man, I'm gonna have to stop using Sploosh. Almost level 60. And that is a colossal grind to get to 12 Pokemon to level 60. Oh, it is a chore. But I'm still not using any plant types. Not in my top 12 is there a plant type. Go out, fight them, then you have to take 100 steps, but if you're on the bicycle, it's super simple. I just don't like running out of moves. And how much money do I have? Whew, 140k. And since I'm already in Celadon City, if I need to go and get any special items, Pokeroids. No, that sounds like bad butt stuff. But Pokeroids to really crank up their power. Ow! I can do it. There's no running inside. Lame. Lame. Gotta get the Pokeroids out. He's never gonna see my team coming. Basically changing how they level up by adding boosts to certain stats. I honestly have no idea how powerful my Dragonite is, but you can change how they level, and that's important. Oh yeah, I forgot I was sitting on those pearls. I thought the pearls were a special item. Turns out, they're not. They're just something you sell. Yeah, I really think he thinks I'm going to wind up being on a water team diet, but nope. Alright, so Pearl, 700, it's something. I know I have a big Pearl. They'll sell for a bit. No. Well, yeah. Gotta get that calcium in their diet. Because I want these guys to hit like trucks. And I also have some mushrooms, which there's a mushroom guy. I don't know if those are the mushrooms he likes, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping he likes those mushrooms. And then it's back to the grind. But at least now, it'll level up the way I want it to. Oh yeah, the field is ripe with battle. Kinda wish I could call the SSN back and use that. That doesn't look right. I know that's supposed to be his motorcycle behind him, but that doesn't look right. Something's off. I wonder how many HP ups you can apply. Yeah, I've been leveling up. This is what I've been doing days on end. Fighting. Trying to get the whole team where they need to be. Nice and strong. Fit as a fiddle. But it takes forever. There are other areas you can go, but this is the biggest cluster of enemies you can get in one shot with that thing that I've found. And you can't use it in caves. That's kind of obnoxious, because I'd go back to the cave right before the Elite Four. That's where I would go. Because that's a perfect spot to take on additional trainers and really make some money. I mean, the Elite Four is going to be a joke after this. Because they're really not good. They have good Pokemon, they just don't use them very well. I mean, the first one's water, and my strongest electric Pokemon is already at 60, so can't do that. Ooh, getting close. One more level. I think. I don't know. Oh no, this level. Right here. Going from a little Magnemite to a little Magneton. All right now. Now I'm gonna have to make my way over to Rock Tunnel, swing around. See, that doesn't look right. Something's not right here. His saddlebag's hanging down. I don't even know who's gonna be good to go through there and get me an Electabuzz. Oh, these are the fighting types. I could switch. Heckin' yeah. Let's go. Nicotine. Because it's coughing, wheezing, you know. Yeah! You can one-shot him a chop. Good. I got plans for Saint Nicotine here. That's gonna be some powerhouse right there. Of course, it's gonna be really hard to grind out levels out here with it. Because these guys are a mixture of fighting types and poison types, so it's kind of hard to do that change up. Haha. I learned so many things in such a short time. I'm actually getting close to being a competitor. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. I at least want to give Timur a run for his money. I want to give him a fight that he's not expecting, and that's really what's important here. So I need to go over. It's Cerulean City. I wish I could just go there. Oh, I can go there? And another thing was learned on this day. I can go there. Wait a minute. I have enough balls, right? Yeah, 42 Ultra Balls. I'm ready. Can I fly? Okay. I mean, that would have been cool, right? That would have been really cool. If I could just fly to the power plant. Everybody's going surfing. Surfing USA. I kind of feel like water should be weak against ice. Because, I mean, like, an ice attack would kind of, you know, freeze water. I mean, it makes sense to me. But what do I know? Psh. Okay, I need to rotate somebody in that can... Yeah, we'll go with nicotine. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Oh, already got a Voltorb. Cool. Just gotta find another Electabuzz. They have a pretty low appearance rate, so this is gonna take a while. But an extra Electabuzz for my good friend. Boom! There he is. Wow, 35. Eek. Oh, that's gonna hurt. What? Bro. You can't afford to miss. Excellent. There we go. Try and make him blind so he can just poison himself to death. Cool that he keeps using light screen though. That's helpful. Yeah, don't attack me, just take a beating and don't die. See, I'm brave enough to throw it when they're in the yellow. Perfect. That was actually really easy. Alright, time to leave. That was easy. And now Tickle is ready to go. This is gonna be great. The greatest part is once you name a Pokemon, once you trade it, that's it. There's no change in that name. So if I name it Tickle, that's what its name is. It's Tickle. But we are compiling lists so we can trade with each other and fill out our mutual needs for Pokemans. And then I've got a Kadabra that needs to be traded, a Machoke, a Hunter, and a Graveler. A little disappointed that the Graveler doesn't have a better name, but... I got this cast that needs stones to level up. And then there's the folks that need levels to level up. My rock donkey, Rhyhorn. I kinda lost some oomph with that one. But I'm gonna have to do some research here to find out what level each thing levels up. At level 32. Okay, so you're definitely a level 1. Pretty sure Rapidash or Ponyta. Level 40? Gah! It's gonna take forever. There's so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. But you remain the light on the dark side of me. Okay, let's write about that. And then Omanite. My power, my pleasure, my pain. Baby. Level 40. Gah. Man, these guys are killing me. What about Voltorb? I could have sworn some of these guys were stones. Voltorb. Level 30. And last, Tentacool. Level 30. Okay. So I accurately guessed correctly. And all of these are in their final forms. Yeah, I know, I gotta level up some others, but... these guys are gonna need some levels before I give them any stones. Wait. I don't know if I can get a Clefairy. Hopefully I can. Maybe I just haven't seen any. Oh, I want Gen 3. Fire Red. Mount Moon, first floor, and basement 2. So... it's back to Mount Moon to get my Clefairy. Where are you? Mount Moon. Ah, so that's the trade. Got it. Alright, who's up front? Okay. Sweet. So I just need a Clefairy. Yeah, we don't need to fight, pal. We don't need to fight. A Zubat. Rah, rah, rah. No. I don't need to fight. You bat, Zubat. Boo. First message of my chat is me banning somebody. That guy's still looking like he's trying to find somebody. I really wanna love somebody. Not very effective, but you did. You did a lot of times over. I'm for sure gonna have to burn an escape rope to get out of here because I just don't feel like walking. Not because I have to. I pity any opponents that I run across that I have not already defeated right now. Because I did skip a lot of opponents to get through this place. I was just trying to push forward. Go, 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 go. Not necessarily speedrun, but, you know, keep it moving. I like to move it, move it. You know what this cave needs? More Zubat. And then basement 2. The main floor and basement 2. Alright, basement 2. Oh, what do you got? Hey, look at that. It's a Clefairy. Oh, okay. Please don't make me use an attack. I'll probably kill you. You're so weak. Ooh. I'm not here for... God bless America. I'm not here for XP. Dang it. I knew it was gonna die. It was too weak. But it wouldn't stay in the ball. It wouldn't stay in the ball. I used my weakest attack. It wasn't supposed to be that strong. It's only supposed to do a tiny bit of damage and poison them. I'm not exactly sitting on toxic. Wait, do I have that TM? I have plenty of balls. I do have toxic. Huh. Yeah, I have 40 ultras. Mr. Bossy, who doesn't even know what he's working with. Now I gotta keep running around trying to get this Clefairy. Which has a pretty low appearance rate. There's just gonna be a lot of Geodudes and Zubats. I'm using one of my weakest, so here's hoping. Hey, there's a ball over there. Huh. Wonder how you get to that. Now I'm curious. Oh yes, I forgot about you, Paris. Oh man, I really missed a... missed an opportunity there. Absolutely could have named my Paris Hilton. Very disappointing. I am Clefairy hunting. I didn't get one when I was here. Ah, that's how you get to it. The jig is up. And what jig is that, sir? What jig is that? I am curious to know what you think my team is. Clefairy is not the answer to your Chansey. Destructo Disc. I'm curious, what do you think my team consists of? I mean, I'm building 12 to be a team, so I have lots of opportunities. I'm not raising it here. I'm just using it to navigate. It is a low-level wheezing, though. Also, I did catch you an Electabuzz, so you can have one of those. I understand you're having a hard time finding a Magmar. I wonder if I'm going the right way or the wrong way. It's so hard to tell. Oh, hello. Stuff I missed. Oh, nice. I like revives. It's got to be one of the other ones. Can't a brother just try and fill out his Pokedex? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Alright. Nice. Nice little cozy area. I mean, I'm glad you're able to determine what Pokemon I'm using, but... I mean, there's not a lot of them that look like a pair of testicles, so there's that. I mean, the only way to catch a Clefairy at this point is going to be to just chuck balls at it until it stays in one. It's level 10, so it should absolutely stay in one, but... Come on. I should have just kept throwing balls at the one I found, because, I'm curious now. Okay. 1 to 6%. Basement floor 2 and 3 is the best spot. So down here it should be a 6%. Huh. You can buy one for 500 coins. I don't know, they're kind of selling me on this this game corner now. But it's getting real tempting to go just buy 500 coins. Oh, 42 minutes in and I've done some things. Not a whole lot. This Cleavery is getting real close to being just bought. Alright, he's not looking. Excellent. Now if I do encounter another one before I run out of patience, I'll be ready for it. Wait, I'm not in basement 3. I'm in basement 2. That sucked. Oh, it didn't badly poison it. Okay, so I need to get to basement 3. I mean, 6% is low, but Kind of hoping we can drive that number up to at least 1. And since we know they can show up on this floor, not just Zubats, not just Zubats. And he called it a low level. This is not a low level Pokemon. 30s is not low. Whatever. Like I don't know nothing. Oh. Not good. Not good at all. Clefairy! It's got a bad status effect, so... Perfect. And we named it Tinkle. Dang. Okay. Time to escape rope on out of here. Nice. Actually, yeah, that's better. Actually, thoughts. Let's, why'd you go to box 14? That's wild. No! Yeah, take you back out with the amulet coin. And then use a moonstone on Tinkle. So Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Clefairy. And then I just need to do it too. Withdraw that Jigglypuff. I feel like the best part is he thinks I'm gonna do a Clefairy, and I'm not. That, to me, is the best part. I'm just trying to fill out the ranks. Excellent. My plan is coming to fruition. Which one did I pull out? Oh, so that one's a level-based one. Okay. Well, I had you in the wrong category, didn't I? I was more worried about what level they evolve, but now I'm not as worried about it. Is that weird? That's not weird. That's fine. Leaf Stone. Evolve. Excellent. And then we'll do this, and we'll do this, and then we'll deposit the gloom in the box too. Then we'll withdraw. Psyduck. And with the Psyduck being out, we're gonna evolve it. Cause I think somebody wants to trade a Psyduck for something. Oh my! Really? Huh. I guess Psyduck is also a level-based evolution. $33. Oh. 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 What level's my Psyduck? 27, that's not exactly a big number. It's doable. Completely doable. I mean, it's gonna take a while, actually. That's right. Well, I still have Execute. Oh man, that reminds me. We're gonna have to trade other Pokemons, because I don't think I have Bellsprout in mine. I have Oddish. Not a Bellsprout to be found. Look at all these evolutions. Alright. Who's next? I actually can't wait till I have the ability to mate Pokemons, because getting in another Eevee would fill out my ranks. So many people like Jolteon, but I like Vaporeon. The right Vaporeon can put just about any Pokemon down, so... Now that they've added all these attitudes and traits, it's very difficult. Very difficult. I'm just glad I got myself... Actually, I should get another Ditto. Wait, is Ditto genderless? Sweet. Wait. No, I think the female Pokemon has to be the right type, and then Ditto can fill in as the papa. Oh. Not what I was looking to do there. I think it's time to move them around. Perfect. So I have 4 that need to be evolved via stones. This Armia fully evolved. These 4 need to be evolved via trade, and these 3 are to be traded over. And then... And yes, I'm exactly the same way when it comes to Minecraft. So, also why I don't like Minecrafting, because people do not follow my ever so convenient organizational method. Dang, this is still a lot to level up and get where it needs to be. So you're going to box 1, huh? And you can pop on over to box 2. Bam. Look at that. Magical. And yes, Joss is on the list of people to level up. It's just gonna take some time. And yes, they are in descending order of potential use. At least row by row. The top row, people I'd like to wrap up in that rotation. Second row, not so much. And then so on and so forth. You have Frank here. There's a lot of hot dogs coming out of the ground. So, I guess it's back to the grind. I mean, Psyduck doesn't have too far to go, so cool. It's a good thing. I named it Brain. Okay. Cool. But I am pretty sure somebody wants to trade for one. Wait, what? Wait. Okay. So there's somewhere to go before this. I gotta get another Mr. Mime and trade him out. It's a Mr. Mime. I mean, it's a 15% encounter rate. Boom. There he is. The Mime. The Mr. Mime. Gonna throw a Pokeball at you now, Mr. Mime. Please stay in the ball. Just lock right in there. Don't go nowhere. You're mine now. You Mr. Mine. Nope, because you're just getting transferred. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's perfect. Don't worry, I'll come back and get you, little buddy. I just gotta make sure I get Mr. Mime. And he just wants a Mr. Mime. In the Route 2 house. Where's the Route 2 house? South of Diglett's Cave. Ah. So south of Pewter City. What am I doing? It's a lot of leg work. A lot of leg work. I think he's behind the things that I have to cut. Sure does. It sure does. And I don't have my cutter with me. Yeah, we're not doing that. How unfortunate. Gonna have to swap another one out. Be nice if they actually patch this to where you could just do it all one shot. Right, I'm going this way. Oh look, there he is. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go. Right now. Viagra. I'm ready for it. Now I gotta Mr. Mime. Minion? Well, that's not Marcel. Just out of curiosity, what level is he? Oh, he's level 10. Not a huge fan of that, but it does give me a psychic one for the roster. I went to the wrong place. Cool. Alright, let's try going to the right place this time. Take me down to the Celadon City where the grass is green and the birds are flitty. Oh, won't you please take me home? Yeah. I can honestly say this is the most Pokemon hunting I've done whilst playing this game ever. It was you, Psyduck, I was gonna work on. No, we're back to perfect. You might say, why don't you take 2 to level up? But, to be honest, working on 1 is hard enough. And then when that one completes its evolution, if there's still more enemies to fight, I switch the item over to a different one. But I know somebody wanted to trade a gold duck for something. But I can't remember what. And now it's back to the grind. I'm going back to my roots. The long and winding road that leads to your door. Ah, it's a kleine Maus. I'll treat you right. What a weird way to put that. Monkey! Yes, and as they get closer to being able to hold their own, I'll usually switch them out. Like, Sploosh doesn't need to keep fighting because he's so close to leveling up. So I'll put Nicotine out there. And Nicotine can fight. And now I'm splitting the XP between enemy or Pokemon that need the XP versus ones that don't. How dare you? Don't you identify me? I identify myself. Don't let those days go by. Glycerin could have been easier than you. But I really want to get a Magmar. Really want to get a Magmar. They're just groovy. They hit pretty hard, and they have decent stats. Really hard not to use a Magmar. They're binky. They're binky in the brain, 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 brain. But he's not quite strong enough. Oh, that'll do it. Do what you gotta do, bro. You won't die. Yoink. I'd rather split the XP between those two, but Poison type can't beat Poison type. It's a long, drawn-out, uneventful battle. Also realizing that the 40 Ultra Balls are not entirely necessary at this stage, but I'm probably going to burn through them trying to get Mewtwo. That's going to be a battle. Honestly, it's really hard to not fight the Elite Four because it's such good XP. They're all worth a ton, and this would be so much easier if I could just go fight them. But my key, most powerful people would wind up blowing the level limit out of the water because we're not going over 60. So this winds up being a challenge. What's some? I like how they raise their hand like, ooh, me, come kick my butt. And I will. Make these guys better. They have a little self-respect. Ooh, excuse me. That's a mighty yawn. It's been a long day. Yeah, this is how painfully slow it goes when you're trying to do this. I kind of wish I could play music in the background to like really jazz it up a little, but not jazz music. Brain has a long way to go. 4 levels doesn't seem like much, but if you're not the one doing the fighting, it takes forever. I know somebody wanted to trade for a gold duck. Oh, it was a jinx! It was a jinx. Huh. No, it wasn't. They won a Polyworld. Somebody wanted a gold duck. I swear somebody wanted a gold duck and I don't remember who. Oh, I forgot to switch. I was too distracted with something else. But I can definitely hand over a Polyworld. Wow. I might use it. I mean, let's face it, I'm earning enough money that I can go buy Ice Beam again. And she has psychic attacks. And Polyworld evolves at, I think, level 22. I'd rather do that than this. Yeah. Pokemon, Dragonite, the Fly Guy. We need to go to Cerulean City. I need to figure out where I can get another Polywog. you know, doodle all the day. That would actually be pretty wild if I came at him with some trade-only Pokemon. Or 25, whatever. Man, I'm gonna have to do that all over again. But Jinx is one I'm missing, so we're filling out that Pokedex. Yep. Dante. That's not even how you spell Dante. That's what it is, a lick-a-tongue. For a Golduck. Zinx. What? That would actually be pretty awesome if they would add NPCs that would let you just trade with them. And be able to fill out your Pokedex completely without having to trade with other people. I know the whole point is to interact with other people, but sometimes... Fab Hail. Whatever. What the hell? Wow. So now my strategy is to absolutely throw him off. I don't want him to know what I'm coming with. Because I don't watch his... I know it sounds like now I'm just an unsupportive friend, but I don't want to watch his stream and then just kind of piggyback on what he's doing or counter what he's doing. I want it to be a surprise. Like the first time you fight that rival, you don't know what he's got. And then along the way, it changes, it evolves. Alright. Now I gotta find out where Cerebi, by the way, is a great place to look for stuff. And it is obtained. Six, 22, 23, 25, 4 Islands, Fuchsia City, Viridian City, where it's everywhere. So, let's see. It says you get it by fishing, but it doesn't... Huh. So I can just go to Viridian City and get it there. How about that? Because I can tell you now, what I have at the moment may not be what I have in the future. But the question is, what rod do I use? Oops, I don't want to use the gold rod. Is it a good or a super rod? What? Oh, holy cow. I was not expecting to catch a Poliwhirl, but that saves a lot of time. Also kind of makes me wish I would have done this first so I could keep the one that I was actually raising. But I mean, if I can pull a Poliwhirl or a high-level Poliwag, it'll save me some time. Oh, what? A Psyduck? I level 35? What the heck? Wait, what level does Psyduck evolve? He evolves at 33. So, if I don't kill it... Okay. You did not have to crit it. You didn't have to crit it. Nobody's asking you to crit. Bro. Don't crit things. Because then all I have to do is get it one level and it'll evolve into Golduck. Alright. Poliwhirl. 28. Come on, man. Water Pulse this guy. What? It's not very effective, remember that. I gotta get him out of the first slot. He's too strong. Can't have him one-shotting everything I'm going for. But if I can get a Psyduck that's right there ready to level up, that's great. Because then it'll be perfect for the trade. I'd rather level up a low-level one on my own because they get stronger how I want them to. Alright, we got a Poliwhirl. Level 21, even better. Interesting. Badly poisoned, let's go. Do what you gotta do, pal. We can take it. Okay. Good, now I can waste a turn, Good, stay asleep. Well, just let him poison himself on down there. I mean, it's chipping away, but it's really not doing much. There we go. Honestly, for me, orange is good enough to chuck a ball. Especially if they have a bad status effect. Boom. Swirly. Perfect. Perfect! Whoops. Yeah, let's use that super rod. And then we're going for a Golduck. Psyduck. Psyduck. Come on, Psyduck. Dang, man. Harsh. Harsh. Psyduck. Ugh. What is it? What is it? What is it? What I would have much rather captured, but it's fine. Made a lot of progress today so far. Lots of Pokemon caught. I've traded, really filling out the decks. The Pokedex. Pokemon! Gotta catch a bunch. What's going on, Bat? Right now, trying to fill out the Pokedex. And, really not trying to grind away at the harder stuff. Or, well, the tedious stuff. It's really tedious when you're trying to level up 12 Pokemon to 60. And you can't use the Elite Four. That is possibly the most challenging way to level. Where did all the Golducks go? Or, not Golducks, Psyducks. I had them. They were popping up, and now they're not. If I can get a Golduck, then I can get a Lickitung, and I don't even think I've seen a Lickitung. Evolve a Lickitung from what? Or the Psyduck. I'm not trying to give him my Psyduck. I'm trying to catch another Psyduck so I can have a backup and trade. Tell him to get his own. Well, there's only one way to get Lickitung, and it's this way. What the heck? It was giving me all kinds of Pokemon, and now it's just Poliwogs. That's terrible. You were giving me other options. Where'd the other options go? Normally I finish a game. I don't have bait. All I can do is put it rage bait. Whatever. Well, at least now it's something different. It's not just a million Poliwogs. That's wild, man. It went from like all different kinds to just one. Poliwogs are asking to get their butts kicked. Eventually I'm gonna get tired. No, I don't want to serve. I mean, I found one that was level 35, but my water type one-shot a water type, so that was kind of unfortunate. Painful. Where else can I get Psyducks? Holy cow, you can get them in a lot of places. Heck, you can run into them while surfing. These bad boys are pretty much everywhere. Except where I'm standing. I can, but there's only one hotkey, so I have to unhotkey the thing that I have hotkeyed, and I don't want to do that. You're not the boss of me. It's not like it's hard to get to it. It's like the last thing I keep using. Okay, seriously. Give me another Psyduck. I'm not worried about getting away from a Poliwhirl. Well, patience getting real low. It won't come out of the water. It gave me 2. It glows. And now it won't do any. Why the heck won't it come out? Did I get the one duck in this pond? What's happening here? One duck. One duck. All I care about. One duck. You're not a duck. You're a weird Hypnotoad. You're not teaching me Dream Eater, buddy. Unless you're a Psyduck, I don't want to see you. Who am I kidding? I won't use it. I'm over this. I don't care what moves you want to learn, pal. You're gonna learn how to evolve. So I can get rid of you and get a Lickitung. Yeah, but that's not what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, now I'm not gonna have one at all. Which one of these is fuchsia? I thought that was... Ah, there it is. Burned up 3 rare candies and, am now throwing away the only one I have. Wasn't the game plan, but here we are. Dang it, wrong gatehouse. Go. God, just let him run everywhere. He's a 10-year-old kid, he's gonna run. That's what they do. I'll just have to catch another Psyduck. Hopefully a lower level one, so I can raise it right. No. Yeah, you don't get that. One more. One more in the bag. Sent over Mark. He named it Mark, and I can't change its name. I'll never be able to look at another Mark the same. I don't know if there's any more trades to be made. Oh, there's Porygon. That's one I don't have. This is seriously the most I've ever caught. And that's just wild. They're out of order now. That bothers me. It'll be our second battle. All level 60s. And I'm gonna hold true to it. I'm not gonna have any over level 60. That one's a level 40. I think that one's a high one too. But these are all level up to evolves. That's better. I just have this built-in need to have things nice and neat. Much better. Much, much better. Whew. But I have a few that need some leveling before I'll be ready to take him on. And I'm also trying to level a bunch, especially if I'm going live stream. I don't want him to know what I'm working on. That's the key factor here. I don't want him to know. It should be just as much of a surprise to him as it is to me. All he's seen me use today is a low-level Wheezing. So he has no idea what I'm coming with. Ooh, they all want to fight. Let's go. But, you know, Vaporeon hits like a truck, so that's a good thing. Perfect. Get those levels up there. Yes, level. Oof. Yeah, that one's gonna take some doing. Level 40. But from what I've seen, he's managed to grab onto his top tier Chansey, so this is gonna be a rough battle. How am I doing on money? I got a ways to go. There's gonna be a lot of battles to come. It's a grind for sure, but we get there. Vaporeon's almost done too, so he's gonna have to be taken out of the roster and put in the bench. But Timur did also say that this was a pain to grind out these levels for him too. So, at least we have mutual frustration on the leveling front. I do believe I have my my team picked out in my brain, but we'll see. I've been spending a lot of time just trying to level them up and fill out the Pokédex. Because, I mean, come on. I've never broken 100 Pokemon. Never. I've seen 139 and I owe 108. This connection's gotten real unstable. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure what's going on, but the connection is real unstable. I'm wondering how far behind the stream is. There we go. Yeah, it's having a real hard time keeping up. Yeah, it's telling me I have a unstable connection, but at least it's doing it at the almost 2-hour mark, so. But the chat is definitely wildly behind the actual live stream, so. I think I'm gonna finish this out and call it because it's not really running very great. It's a whole battle behind. And then we'll have to figure out what's wrong with the... I don't reset his router. That's on him. Oh, but now it's excellent again. Yeah, it's kinda... It's wonky. I'm not sure why it went that route, but... Makekeys are easy to take down. I think they have significantly less health than Machops. Machops have a lot of health. Kinda why I want a Machamp. I'm definitely thinking Machamp may be in my rotation. Alright, last biker fight, and then we're gonna call it a night. Take out that Grimer. Take out that Grimer. There were storms earlier, but there's nothing going on now. So, no real reason for it to be as laggy as it is. Come on, Hydro Pump. We're going out with a bang. Haha. It was worth it. I just wanted to do Hydro Pump. I hardly ever do because it's not super accurate. But that is where we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate all my viewers. Bet, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully next time the next time the stream is a bit more stable. And we have less issues. So, stay safe out there. Thanks for stopping. Have a great night.